Lizard. Lizard. Lizard.
Hello, everybody! Welcome to the final stream of 2025. Oh my god, I am so excited. Welcome on in, everybody. Hi, everyone. Oh my god, I'm gonna start crying already. This is gonna be emotional for me. Oh my god, I need to go and welcome everybody in as well. Okay, so we have got Water claiming first. We got Ash, we got Lunar, Jessica, we got Jace, Bumblebee, Water Ghost checking in. We got Avi, we got Anko, Queen Emo, we got Arlo, we got Endy Country, we got Avi Deno, we got Inkwells, Evil, Mello, Kaio, Angie, Invalid, Philippe, Ellie, Roger, Audie, Azzy, Benja, Seal, Toms, Jay, Cloud. Oh god, it's jumping up now. Gore Bunny, we got Ian. Hi, Ian. We got Jonathan Likes Flamingos. I love saying your full name every time. We got DK, we got Emily, we got Xylophone, we got Kiri, we got Kita, we got Pan, we got Intelligent Slime, we got Gooses, we got Gumbury, we got Nullified Muse, we got Malulu Pug. My god, welcome on in, everybody. I am so excited, and I'm just gonna tell you right now, we're having a bloody party. We got Rufus and Fire Falcon. Welcome on in. Dear Motions as well. What is Leon messaging me about already? Alright. Okay, great. No, he's got the wine out. I considered it. We drink responsibly here on the Nukeri channel, if I ever drink on stream. And because it's the 30th of December today, we're gonna do it. So I can have dinner. That's up to you if you want to miss part of the final stream of 2025. That's totally up to you. Broke out the good wine, or as I like to call it, the first one I could find on the counter. Woo! So, we are going to... No, I'll be quick. That's okay, I don't mind. The VOD will be here regardless. We got Sarah and Creature checking in as well as Deck. Welcome on in, it's good to see you guys. So, we're going to start off with not the slideshow I prepared earlier today, because I realized that Minecraft uploaded there, thank you for 2025 Minecraft Monthly. So we're going to, like, ease in to the emotional vulnerability that is me sobbing my eyes out later in about an hour. And yeah, I'm really, really excited. Okay, cat update. They are getting comfortable around me and starting eating on my hand and letting me pet them. I'm currently working on building more trust with them, and the vet checkup also went amazingly. They're a bit malnourished. That's not the malnourished part, but the rest of that is amazing news. I'm glad they're getting used to you. This is going to be largely a stream of me talking at you guys and you guys watching me break down in real time. So I hope that's okay. I did try and look out a little bow tie that I could wear, but I couldn't find one in my drawer. So that's upsetting for me. But you guys can just, if somebody wants to just draw a little bow tie on me as a handsome little gentleman, it will be awesome. Yes, I will farm the awes and the oms because that's what I do as a job. But sweet treat, thank you for checking in as well as Lizzie. So we're gonna get started. We're gonna jump right in. This is not gonna be a hugely long stream. I just want to see how long this is gonna take me. I made the slideshow earlier. It's 89 slides long. Most of them are just pictures because I know how much you all hate to read. So, yeah. I'll assist with tiers with art and maybe money. Yay, maybe money. We can read, but you guys don't like it. Thank you, I never learned. You're very welcome. Right, I'm going to pause the music for just now, and then we're going to jump in and we are going to watch Vubui, our guy. It's a freaking guy. I want to see the reactions fly through the stream as we are watching this as well. Right, we'll start it again, and... Oh.
What? It's New Year's Eve tomorrow, but my New Year's resolution was to learn to play the bugle. I still have tomorrow. Welcome to Minecraft Monthly's end of 2025 special. So much has happened this year that I'm not actually sure how we managed it. Did we use magic or time travel? Or just a huge amount of coffee?
Agnes!
We're here to celebrate 2025 in Minecraft. So let's look at some highlights of the year, like this. That's some impressive highlighting.
That is some impressive highlighting.
Even more impressive. In March, we released our first game drop of 2025, Spring to Life.
The thing that brought us Floor Pig.
Variants, pig variants, and
the drop that brought us Floor Pig.
Spawn egg texture.
Yes!
Loads of leafy goodness, the glowing wonder that is the firefly bush.
It's a Floor Pig drop.
Do you glow as magnificently as
no, it's a Floor Pig drop.
Bush?
It's a Floor Pig drop.
Please consult your doctor.
Floor Pig drop. Oh, it went red.
Not 3, but 2 Minecraft lives.
Oh,
it's hard to pick a highlight from these between all the announcements.
They were so fun.
The laughs, the
they
tears,
were so fun.
Jens and Agnes going head to head, and all the guests, including Tubbo and.
Oh, it's the guy.
But what was my favorite?
And whoever she is.
I'm so happy you asked. It was the Happy Gas song, of course. Hit it. Happy Gas.
I forgot about that.
Happy Gas in June, the Chase the Skies game drop introduced the Happy Gas to Minecraft.
She's like, I know who she is. I watched the movie. I was kidding. That was a joke. I know who Emma Myers is. I watched the movie.
This game drop lets you build high into the clouds and leash a caravan of camels together. But do that on the ground, please. You also got the ability to find your friends with the new player locator bar. Oh, I didn't think you were online.
I keep forgetting that's a thing because we don't have that on SBK.
Anyway, I was debating having my eyes closed the entire year until vibrant visuals in Bedrock came along.
Who writes for this?
Never looked more beautiful.
It's amazing. I want to know who writes these.
And don't worry, Java players, it's in the works for Java 2. This made Minecraft Bedrock so pretty that I
That's quite nice.
suggested
Why not, actually?
we rebrand this game studio as a beauty salon. All right, Jens, you're up next.
He's in rollers, isn't he?
Yeah, I'll just put this away, okay?
Oh. Jens? Jens? In April, we released a Minecraft movie in cinemas and made the movie-going public never want to hear the words chicken or jockey ever again. Did I even see the movie, or did I accidentally buy a ticket?
Wow, was that Emma Myers in the Minecraft movie? Whoever would have guessed?
I love the sound of insects laughing. Also, a Minecraft movie is streaming now. Which reminds me.
Where?
I wonder what this is. I know, but you don't know.
Where?
In September, our third game drop of the year, the Copper Age, was released.
Oh yeah, it was.
We brought so much coppery goodness to Minecraft that we barely have time to show you some of it, let alone all of it. Is that a copper out? Oh, calm down, crickets. Okay, you've got the Copper Golem, an adorable little helper that'll help you organize your chests and eventually strike a pose. We also added Copper Chests,
he died.
Copper chains, copper bars, copper torches, copper tools,
and more.
At least 4 things.
We also got some multiplayer adventures. First up, Soulsteel, a dungeoneering adventure from Nox Crew. How deep do you dare
Sands of
venture
Time.
before time runs out? Followed by Mob Maze, a collaborative and thrilling roguelite adventure.
I never saw this.
Towering mobs, deadly traps, and a fog of corrupted data.
Ooh.
How lovely.
Okay,
It was
pop
another
off.
exciting year for Minecraft Marketplace. Don't believe me?
But is it fun?
And also, wrong, because this year saw the release of some really fun DLCs and add-ons. How to Train Your Dragon, along with Hello Kitty and Friends, Dragon Ball Z,
This in Bedrock. Yeah, I know where it is.
What? Oh,
Hi, Vincent.
SpongeBob. That makes more sense. Go
My
check
goat.
them out at Minecraft Marketplace. In December, we
Microtransactions.
released our final 2025 game drop, Mounts of Mayhem. We
Yippee!
brought new tameable mounts alongside mounted foes, a new weapon, and new challenges to Minecraft. Has the camel husk been giving me nightmares since the release? No comment.
I've not played it in hardcore yet, despite me having updated the world.
Finally, we'd like to thank you, the players of Minecraft, for making 2025 another incredible
That's me!
year.
I'm a
We
player!
literally couldn't do any of this without your support.
I'm a Minecraft player!
Your seemingly endless creativity. So thank
People
you
claps.
so much.
You're welcome!
Have a great
Yay!
rest of 2025 and see you next year.
Bye! Well, that was good. Alright, guys, thank you for coming to the stream. That's everything. Nah, I'm just kidding. I made a thing that I have to just quickly run through because otherwise it's going to lag to all hell. Ignore my face. Ignore my face making epilepsy cool. Anyway, let me start the music back up. Awesome. Pizza Buff and Luna with 100 bits. But, guys, we are not just done with that. We have got the 2025 NUKERI-CAP, a retrospective and eloquent observation of a bunch of nonsense. Yes, this is going to be a look back at last year that we have all evolved in together. And for some of you that weren't here, you get to just find out what I did. So if you are perhaps a part of SBK and that community, you get to figure out what happened before I existed in your eyes. Because shock horror, I was a guy. Love that pun. NUKERI-CAP? Yeah. I was stuck between NUKERI-CAP and Recapery. Or NUKERI-CAPery. Yeah, NUKERI-CAPery is funny. I actually said this one as well. Slime with the 40 months in a row. My God, thank you so much. What the hell? That is what, three years and 4 months? That is amazing. Thank you so much. You existed before SBK, not in any real sense. Before SBK came along, I was but a little guy drifting in the void. And then I face planted a penguin. So yeah. Anyway. And we have a hype train. Oh, it's level 1, 69%. Nice. Pizza Buff with the Prime sub. Whoa, you have a Prime sub? You do have a Prime sub? Oh, no. Nook origin story right there. That's next year. Guys, thank you so much to the Benja. Thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Dyer. Amazing. He can't afford his own subs. And Luna with the 200 bits. Oh, God. I'm never gonna get through this, am I? 614? Huh? What? Huh? What? Please don't break him again. No, please. Please. Oh, no. Please don't break me. Whatever would I do with all of your money? No. I just have to get through this. There's a lot here. As gives it 614 subs. Oh, yeah. Over a long amount of time. Benja's probably one of the top contributors to the entire stream. He's an absolute legend. Yeah. Once again, our little capitalist. A lot of them were to me. Yeah, Dyer never pays his own way. I don't want them. Yes, you do. You want that founder's badge back. Right. So, welcome! Right, this is what you're going to... I forgot about chat being kind of in the way. You know, it's fine, I'm reading this bit out anyway. So, in this stream we will cover the year's most important moments from month to month, sharing our favourite memories of the last year and looking towards next year in 2026. Also, I want to mention, I put this all together today. This was all today. January! Woohoo! So, this is a bit of a hint as to what was going on. In January, we actually had the Tsunami-thon, which was a 2-week subathon I did at the start of the year, and we placed over 600,000 blocks in my hardcore world to make a tsunami heavily inspired by Ponyo, and I've got some screenshots to actually capture that process. So, it's it's big. It's a big build. It's a big build. So we got the first one here. I did use Lightmatica for this. I designed it in Creative, and I then spent months gathering the materials. So here we can see it just slowly making its way up. And I believe the next one is it's finished. Yep. With a little me. And then we got Ponyo over just where my hand is cut off. And then over in the far distance is another one for my friend Cozy Mel, who is a friend of mine. And that was a result of 100 gifted subs as one of the rewards for that stream. So yeah. Well, the actual Hellnook. Surprise! I have no life. So I did a lot of building. This was during, I think it was like 2 weeks that the stream was. I don't remember the exact amount of time, but it was a big build, and it took a while. We're already doing it. Shut up. Me when I don't surprise people. Okay. Gonna cross TFL with my Wi-Fi. Let me know. Oh no! Is your Wi-Fi being the problem now? That's unfortunate. And there's another one. Just me in the foreground for a bit of scale, and also a tiny Nukeri totem. People who have a life don't have a massive tsunami, so it's okay. True, very true. You're right. If you have a life, you don't have a tsunami, so that's an L for you. February. Now, there's a lot of building in this. So, February was One Shot. For those of you that don't know what One Shot is a month-long server that runs twice a year, and it lasts a month. So I joined for the first time in February of this year. And oh yeah, this was my first season. Here we have everyone lying down on a picnic carpet because it was somebody's birthday, and that's how we decided to celebrate. Can you see me in there? Oh, you actually can. If you look like up here, you can just above where my finger gets cut off, you can see my totem. I think I was lying inside Gutty. So yeah, that was good. Not being inside Gutty, but the pic. I'm moving on. So this here is my base. Ta-da! This is my first thing that I ever made. I wanted to make a tree that was inspired by the painting, the surrealist painting, The Persistence of Memory. Which, if you guys have seen the painting of the melting clocks, that's what it's called. So I built a tree and I put some melting clocks on it. And then I did a couple of more surrealist things. Like, just here, I have gems flowing into the ground, and this here, just here, pardon me, is basically what happens. Basically, the way I tried to do it was like the gold is seeping into the ground, growing crops, and the crops turn it into a golden crown. Very surreal, so very on brand. And I also made a glitched bridge you can just see behind the tree, like here. I decided to make it look like a bridge had kind of like glitched through another reality, and so I've got a glitched falling apart bridge to go over to my portal. This was my first season, so I didn't want to go too crazy. I wasn't basing with anybody else, and so yeah, that's pretty much how that went. I survived the full season, and I made a little bench, and I think I left a little message in the world download as well. Now, this is what my neighbors did. These are my neighbors. I can't remember everybody that was in it, but I know Gutty was one of them. He made the Colosseum, and I think a lot of the buildings on the far left there. All the terraforming, I believe, was Lena, Hoof, maybe Blundy? Deep Sky Miner was there. Yeah, when I tell you guys, the builders on One Shot are incredible, I do not say that lightly. If anybody here knows about the bakery server, that's who hosts One Shot now. So, yeah, it's absolutely incredible what people can accomplish in a month. And this is just one of the things that people did. If you guys want to see more, I have the world file. So I can very much easily fly around it. Not now, because we're doing a presentation. Ta-da. Hi, Teddy. Thank you for checking in. Also, to everybody else that's checked in while this has been going on, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We're mid NUKERI-CAP. And in February, Lagundo hosted his Block Wars. I think he was doing a subathon at the time. And so I was on a team with Cherry, Jaw, Nom, and Rusty, and we won. We managed to win. And I came 7th individually. Boom! Look at that handsome little face there. And that was a lot of fun. You can see a lot of the people up in the background who were there. There was Narfi, I see Nature, I see... Who else? I see BitSquid, I see CC, I see Wadebox, I see Evbo. I see a bunch. I see Code Neon, see what gaming. You know, the whole lot. And we reached this milestone. 250,000 total hours watched on my channel. We hit this in February. I will disclaimer right now as well. A lot of these, everything I've got from this was in my screenshots on my Discord and... Yeah, all my screenshots on my Discord, because I have my diary channel and I have my screenshots folder. So, yeah. Good music. Yeah, I've just put my regular playlist on for this, so it's just going to be the normal stuff that we listen to during this. Hi, Cole. Thank you for checking in. Welcome to the NUKERI-CAP. And then in March was building... This was around when the Spring to Life drop came out. I didn't realize I was going to be watching a Minecraft thing as well, so I've made this before that. So this was around when the Spring to Life drop came out, and I wanted to update the Dandelion Meadows in my hardcore world with the wildflowers that were added in that drop. So in March, I placed about a total of 25,000 different wildflowers, and I also started on the red cliffs that would plateau that area. This was that long ago, Sarah. Yeah. And I also started the red cliffs that would be the plateau for the Picture Kingdom to restaurant. So up next is a few of the screenshots that show the progress from that. So this was it before I added the cliffs. You can see behind that was the old terrain that we had. And there's no wildflowers anywhere. We did still have the dandelions, and we did still have some of the moss as well. Yeah, to be fair, I thought the tsunami was last year. I didn't realize it was this year. It was weird. It was weird being on my co-working stream and realizing, oh my god, that was actually this year. Or having no memory of any of it, so yeah. So then you can see I started putting in some of the different structures. It was this year. This was all this year, Cole. This is the 2025 NUKERI-CAP. So yeah, you can see all of the building progress. You know what? Coming back to take as many screenshots as I do has really come back to help me. Those giant dandelions blowing in the winter, so cool. Thank you! I designed them myself. I'm so proud of that. And so then we have a nice flat red wall. I'm pretty sure I posted this on TikTok, and somebody was like, how did you manage to make Netherrack look good? And I was like, talent. I don't think I was delusional enough at that point to say that, but I was still really proud of myself. So then I started texturing and shaping it out as well with a bit of the red terracotta and mangrove up there, and then a bit of a more finished area with the cliffs. We've got the gems that I've started putting in them as well. Yeah, how? Great question, no idea. This was 2 months ago. I can't believe this was March. See, it's because screenshots usually just have the date on them for when they were taken. So, yeah. Yeah. That's how I know that when this was, because that was when it was, like, yeah. And so then this was in March. This was all of the wildflowers that I placed. It's so zoomed out, but you can see up in the top left over there that where it stops, because it's such a harsh line. But you can already tell it's looking so much prettier now as well. We're being gaslighted. No, you're not. It's also gaslit. You sound crazy. And we also hit 20,000 subscribers on YouTube in March. Woo! So I said on the 22nd of March at 9:34 p.m., What a genuinely insane day, from making Cliff Progress to MC Live, to Funny Wars with Lagundo, to 20,000 subscribers. This has been a day I won't soon forget, and it's always down to your support and love. Thank you all so much. I'm taking a well-deserved day off tomorrow, and I'll see you again on Monday for, honestly, probably a 10 a.m. stream, since I was talking about missing the earlier streams. But we'll see. I'll take a guess and say I probably didn't do the 10 a.m. stream. Maybe I did. I don't remember. But maybe. I probably did go back and do it, because I have been doing 10 a.m. streams a bit more recently. April! Can you guys guess what I did in April? Funny Wars? I think, yeah, the Funny Wars was something I got invited to with Lagundo, and it was genuinely just a lot of fun. Yeah, thank you for 2 months. I really appreciate it. Hold on, I can feel myself being lowered down by the chair. There we go. Place leaf litter? That's right! So, we finished up the wildflower placing in April and started work on the picture kingdom itself. And I also started working around with adding more motion to my world. This is fun. Through some extra small details in the world, such as builds... In the world as... Details in the world as... as builds, such as... There we go. I'm confusing myself. Such as wind breezes or water ripples. So... Another screenshot. Ta-da! And this is the finished meadow without extra big dandelions. I've since added more big dandelions. I checked the pinned message. And up here we have, like, this is a screenshot of when I hit exactly 100,000 wildflowers placed. And for those of you that haven't seen my hardcore world, this is just in front of my main base. There are screenshots of it later. So you will see a screenshot of the general area. You can see up in the top left, there's a bridge that I made. Woo! Really, I can do that. Congratulations. Redeems are paused for the stream because I want you guys to just enjoy the memories. And I want to walk down memory lane as well. And this dragonfly over here was actually a suggestion from Wabbit Bunny. So Wabbit Bunny 95, that was their suggestion, and I put a sign on it somewhere to say that. And I love taking your guys' suggestion for my hardcore world. Highly recommend you guys stick around for the future hardcore streams. Genuinely insane. Yeah, if you've not seen my, I'm gonna really pat myself on the back here for a minute. But if you've not seen my hardcore world before, you've missed out. Frankly, I'm over 8,000 days in it, and it's over 4 years old. It's very cool. You should watch it. And so this is when I started working on the Picture Kingdom. We built a miner's hut here, and I based this guy that lives here very much on Simon from the Oxcast. At least in a little bit of the lore that I put in. So then I made copper golems, because at this point we didn't know copper golems were going to come into the game. So I made my own, carrying around the ore from that area and from the mine into the storage area just next door. And here is the overhead shot of it. Up here you can see a recharging station, and then over here, so this is the storage room here. Over there is the miner's hut from above, and following this path up, that building up at the top, that is the cart station and stable for the horses. So we've got a little cart here as well. I believe I show off some more of the details that I've added in one of these next one. Yeah. So with the motion, I've added in ripples with some leaves falling. I've added in a wake on the boat, and then in the top left there you can see some breezes that we do. I've gotten really into doing detail work in my world. May! Here we go. So this was a really fun one for me. So in May I started throwing myself hard into the lore of my world, but in a more specific and personal way to the people that would live within the kingdoms. Working on stories for each house I built in the Picture Kingdoms. They were in the previous slide. And I also worked on a few smaller quality of life builds that would make my world feel more alive. And I can't believe this was all in May, because I did a lot looking back at this, but May was a very, very busy day for me. And May is also when my streaming anniversary is. And so I did a stream on one block, which was the first thing I did my, like when I first started streaming, I was on one block. And so I made this nice little post and played some one block. Everything feels like it happened 2 months ago. I'm actually tearing up because this was such a nice day. There's some clips of it actually that I should have put in this, but I didn't because I suck. But next year the production value will be higher. So here is my main base, and I added in this cherry blossom as well. This was something I added in May. I realized I didn't show any screenshots of before, but yeah. And this is actually really funny because I don't think many people have seen this from my community as well, even people that were around at hardcore. So that house on the left there is is a bird keeper's house. This is the skin I made for that bird keeper. I believe I named him Corey, and basically I wrote an entire story for him and why he's living in that house, and yeah. I need to make more of these skins, because that was a really fun one to make. Like, I don't make skins very often, but that was a good one, and I did enjoy making that. And basically, he's taking care of the birds and raises the birds that fly out in the kingdom to be messenger birds. And it's very, very cute, until you realize that he's taking care of them to honor the memory of his late dead wife. So yeah, moving on. This is a couple of heron builds that I made, which were really sweet, actually. I just came up with these and was like, oh, that's awesome. A lot of the builds in my world are inspired by movies and TV shows. And I had just gotten fresh off of watching The Boy and the Heron, another Studio Ghibli film. So I decided to make not something absolutely bloody massive. And yeah, they came out looking really good. I've got one standing up and I've got one sitting down. And I've got some more screenshots of more ripples, because I added in a lot more leaves. If we go back, you can see that here in this screenshot, there's not that many, but I've been slowly adding to it to just make more of a cascade that's going to flow down the river eventually, that we have in front of the base. Horse-drawn carriage with some stuff on it. The organic builds are amazing, also natural and gorgeous. I'm genuinely so impressed with myself as to how far I've come with them. Like, genuinely, I'm really, really impressed with myself. Be back as fast as I can. Take your time, honestly, don't rush. The VOD will still be here when you get back if you do miss enough of it that you feel that's necessary. And here's some... There's actually kind of like a stable of outposts that I've started putting around the world as well to have some travel that's not entirely Elytra-based. So the shed is just down in the Dandelion Meadows, just in front. And you can actually see down here as well. This was when I started working with map art. I used green terracotta and dried kelp to make it really defined on a map where the contour of the land is. And it also, when you're flying out and you're looking at it from a distance, it looks really good. I wanted the entire point of the Dandelion Meadow so that when you're looking at it from a distance, that it basically looks like a painting. And I've had so much fun with that so far. And also there's just a cow up below chat over there, which I think is really cute. Didn't see that when I was adding it, but we got a Highland McMoo over there. And I added an ant farm, and this was, not an ant farm, sorry, an ant hill. And I added in some armor stands. If you look closely, you can see the little ants carrying golden carrots, wheat. One of them's carrying a mushroom. I just had a bit of fun with that. So, guys, can someone invent time travel and tell past me to start watching Nuke earlier? It doesn't matter. You don't need, there's no point regretting the past. You're here now, and that's all that matters. I think this was during a day where I had really no idea what to do, so I was like, guess I'll build some ants, and then I was like, oh, and then I took that random off comment and ran with it. I read the pinned message, Green fan. I also built a tractor! I built a tractor! And here are all of the houses that I built in May. So from left to right, we got the Birdkeeper's house. Then we've got a pottery studio from a talented but arrogant potter called Amelia Clayton. Yes, I did give them all names. And that was all of the names that I gave them, because after this, these are two pub owners that don't love each other anymore. So didn't give them names because that would have been traumatic. And this is the inside of the pottery studio. because I really loved this interior that I did. I used an upside-down grey shulker box for the pottery wheel. My brain works in mysterious ways, but I was really, really excited about coming up with that, if I'm entirely honest. So inventive, right? Still so proud of that. So I build a house, I make a story, and I fill in all of the houses that are going in this kingdom with names, stories, relationships, and apparently for one of them, a skin. So yeah, that's something I've been really enjoying. The tiny details are what makes these worlds feel like amazing to be in and create. Yeah, I've loved doing this world. It's been so incredible. And this is a church that is on, so behind these houses, there's a bridge, a ramp that goes up. Ignore the kingdom in the background. And yeah, so that's where this church is. And yes, I have been making a religion for it. So, woo! If you guys are not fed up of cults yet, get ready for another one! Amsterdam Shulkerbox and Pottery World is so smart. Right? Usually I follow like tips and tricks that I see from TikTok or Instagram or something like that. But that was all me. And I can be so proud of that. Because it's now gotten to a point where I don't need to look at any of those posts to do these things myself. I can just do them. And I can design things like that. And that makes me feel really, really good. Because that, to me, shows a tipping point in the fact, like, of me being a builder. Like, I can just do that now. I really like the fact that I can do that. And also, TwitchCon Rotterdam was at the end of May. And Anathra's poor Anathra's being obscured by Mike. Hold on, there we go. And Stam and Ruby are behind the chair. And this was the first time that I met a lot of these people in real life, including this guy up here who's very worried about me being dead after breakfast. I had an amazing time at Rotterdam. Over here, this is the one-shot crew, so I don't know if a lot of you guys will recognize them. But I believe that's AMZ, that is QTV, hidden there is Viper, then it's Milu, then it is Stam, who was living with us, Blundigen, or Blundigen, I never know, I just call him Blundy, and then we got that hot, sexy piece of ass, me, and then we got Hoof on the far right, and then up on the top left, we've got that hot, sexy piece of ass, Avid, and then everyone else on SBK. So we also, Stam was in that picture as well, and then we had David, Leon, Viking, Anathra, Vintage, and Trog as well. So Viking is very tall. Viking is very tall. But so am I. Avid is serving. He really decided to throw his ass out at any given opportunity. Whenever there was a camera, his ass was out. I only saw it was in Rotterdam 2 days before, so I didn't get to go. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's in Rotterdam until 2027, so yeah. Hey, yeah. But yeah, this was the first time I was meeting any of them, and it was very funny because there were a couple of situations where people who had enjoyed and watched season 1 of SBK came up to the group and asked for like photos or signing their cards or whatever. And it was really, first of all, it was really wholesome. And second of all, I had to like bite my tongue because I was like, I knew I was in the next season at this point. And I don't know how long in advance I knew. It was a couple of months, at least. But it was so funny for me just having to sit there and be like, but they ended up being like, no, Nuke, get in the photo. And I'm like, oh, no, I can't. This is for SBK members only. A wink. And how old is season 2? It feels like it just came out. It has been going since June. So it started early June, and our first episode came out, I think, on the 20th. But we're getting to that. Because in June... Hi. Oh, don't you just love a segue, chat? Oh yeah, I built MCC, and this was the Happy Gasts in my hardcore. This is Rick Ghastly. Don't worry about that. I also definitely suck at building heads, because I built AIMSy with the 1v4 that they did in MCC Twitch Rivals. Oh, cinema. Cinema. Absolute cinema. Hold on. Cinema. And Skyblock Kingdom Season 2 starts. And I wrote a little bit of a... Yeah, I like a pun, Nix, if you couldn't tell. So I joined what would come to be the main reason this year has been so amazing. I'm going to cry reading this. Skyblock Kingdoms has not only brought lots of new members into the community, hi guys, but has reignited my spark for editing videos for YouTube. Also, shout out to Leon, one of the best penguins I know. There's not much screenshots because a lot of them were for... a lot of them were for thumbnails, and I was like locked in. I was busy locking in. So any of the screenshots you will see are in the videos. How many penguins do you know? I know enough to rank them. So, what has Season 2 of Skyblock Kingdoms done for my channel on YouTube? So it's become the most watched series on my YouTube channel. To be fair, not much competition. But regardless. Just over 3,000 new subscribers. Over half of them are from episode 1. 45.3 thousand hours of watch time. Which is absolutely insane. And over the entire series, I have gotten over 250,000 views on my channel. I think the exact number was about 257,000. And I just sat there, because I realized earlier you can actually check the analytics for a playlist. And I was like, oh. Well, let's check that then, shall we? And because I didn't put this in the recap because but because I'm so transparent about my finances that I get with Twitch and content creation in general, since the start of SBK, revenue for the series has been just over £1,000. Didn't check exactly because I knew I wasn't going to put it in there, but I saw that number and I was like, what? Yeah, it's genuinely incredible. Genuinely insane. So yeah, thanks for dealing with the ads, guys. Yeah, it's absolutely insane that these numbers, like, I always try and ground myself whenever I'm thinking about these kind of things by basically comparing the number to how big a venue it would fill. And I've talked about this before, but when I was hitting a big number on TikTok, I went to a concert with my mum and my brother, and I kind of just left myself speechless by doing the maths and realizing that the followers that I reached on TikTok could fill that stadium 5 times. And that is humbling. Because I was at an Ed Sheeran concert. And I don't know if you guys have heard of him. He's a small indie artist, so maybe not. Does low-key scary? Yeah, I know. Perspective on numbers is wild, and that's why I like to keep giving myself that perspective, because I'm just like, cool, time to be humble, and time to appreciate everyone that clicks subscribe and follow. Woohoo! Which I think is fair. I think that's, I like doing that to myself. What's a song? WAP? Oh yeah, and my birthday's in June, so I got this nice cinematic shot of myself staring at a cake in my hardcore world. Art! Art, everybody! Art! Everyone thinks I look younger than I am, and that's probably because I keep shrinking in this damn chair! Whoop. There we go. Yeah, I've weirdly taken to doing Minecraft photography, which is basically adding in a depth of field and bloom or whatever. July! I think you guys are going to notice a theme coming on from here on out, in that it's very SPK coded. Hungmoon? No, Honmoon. Luna with the 200 bits! And incredibly deserved. I'm having sick brain fog, but I am so happy to find your community. You're so cool. Here. Oh, Lunar, thank you so much. Can we get some love in chat for Lunar? That's so nice. Thank you. We're not complaining? Oh, no, I know you're not. More SBK, including some screenshots of what's been going on. So thank you guys. So we got the favorites, we got the fishing island, we got the starter base here, and we got our team for Flower Frenzy in that one thing that we did. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. I do not think we won. I do not think we won. And I was invited, this is not SBK, but I was invited to play by Speed Silver in Hoplite Champions alongside Fruitberries, Hannah, Minute, and Prince Zam. And this was the first time I had spoken to Hannah and Minute. I know I've played with Zam a lot before. I think I've been on a team with Fruitberries once before. That's a lot of big names. Well, yeah, there's 5 massive names there. I promise I won't let my delusion cloud my judgment. No, I was very happy to be included on that. And we actually came second in that. And I've already mentioned in a tweet, because Hannah was dealing with some criticism about leading a team or something, or being bossy. And I just had to go and make a little tweet, be like, Hannah was an incredible leader. Like, Hannah knows the game, she knows the scene, and she led us to second place. I suck at PvP. But yeah, who is Minute Tech and Fruitberries and Prince Sam? I only know the girls on the gays. Zam and Minute Tech are part of Lifesteal, so is Hannah, actually. Fruitberries isn't, but he is widely regarded as a very good Minecraft player. So he's very, like, oh, you were /J. Okay, well, I for anyone that doesn't know any of them, that's who they are. So you're welcome. Me when random online people complain about team dynamics for something they're involved in. Oh, it's so funny. August, and you can hear. Where's Leon? I need him to see this. I need him to see that I put him as the title cards for August. This was the start of the caravan. This was before we went to the end. And so this was actually when I started playing more variety games. And so we're going to watch a couple of clips because I decided to actually include them. So we got a Hollow Knight clip. Look at me. Look at the baby. I mean, it's, you know, boop. It's nice to say all that when you actually need to heal, but I'm just never going to take a hit, so I should be okay. Fuck! Everyone shut up! God damn it! As soon as I said it! We had Lizard then? I don't know. I can't catch him. And the other one is Celeste. I don't remember what this one is, actually. Hold on. It's time to give up and go home. Oh, I remember. Oh, fuck. What have I done? Oh, why did I do that? No, we're not going back to this chair sale. Not a chance. Never! Look at that face! And on hardcore, this is when I got the Hall of Fame started, and when I started on the actual castle in the Pictures Kingdom. So you can see there, that is the grid for the Hall of Fame. If you're getting redeems in, you can get a pillar. You can see that in the top left of that screenshot. There's a pillar that goes from dirt, stone, coal, resin, amethyst, redstone or lapis, emerald, gold, diamond, netherite, armor stand. Oh, well, yeah, there's that as well. So, yeah, that was a fun thing that we did in whatever month we're talking about. August? We also had 25,000! Yay! We're 1% of the way there. 25% of the way there. So that was really awesome. September. Who has questions? So, I'll explain in a second. I know this one, you know this one, you know this one. So, oh yes, of course, my Minecraft live reaction. There's my Minecraft live reaction, and there's a few clips there, but I honestly can't be bothered going to them. I'll go to the zombie horse one. Well, what's the zombie horse reaction? Wait! No! There's no way the zombie horse is finally spawning. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is past Nuke. Yes, it is. He's staring over my shoulder.
Around, but now there's gonna be one more thing.
It's been years. God, I really look weird.
On zombie horses, zombie squared, a lot of zombies.
I'm pretty sure I saw your Happy Gas reaction before I ever followed you. It did get like 30,000 likes on Twitter. It was a very, very funny clip. Because I just lost it. Right. The Bakery 72-hour build event. Hair was shorter. I need to get my hair cut again, actually. So this was... I mentioned the Bakery earlier. They're the people that host the one-shot server. But the Bakery itself is a creative server where you can go on, you can practice your build and all that. And I did, I think, maybe 1 or 2 streams on this. But on the far left, that is basically what we did. Was there was, I think it was 16 teams for every color in the game. And we all got a pillar that goes to world height. So it was a big collaborative build between roughly 300 people. And I was on one of the smallest teams alongside Blue Xander and a lot of other incredible builders. I'm sorry, my name, like, their names are escaping me, but I believe Epic Jaunt was the leader of that. I might be wrong, but Epic Jaunt was on there as well. And on the far left there, that monster house is one that I made. And unfortunately, in all of the big screenshots of this, our pillar is hidden behind a lot of the other stuff, so it's not easy to see. But this little line here, this was just the start of it. Everybody was in a line waiting for the server to open and just did /spin in a line. So you had a conga line, spin line. But I'm really, really happy with the with how I did this. And one of the small details that's kind of difficult to see is that the eyes specifically I'm really proud of, because it's 3 layers thick. So at the back it's red stone block, then one out it's a wither skull, and then one more out I actually put a pale oak button to have that little glint in the eye. So I thought that was really cool, doing that. But yeah. And here it is again. We were out behind this one, so this was, everyone had their own theme. We were very like horror coded. And some of the builds are insane. Like over here, this is a big Hatsune Miku. Not joking, but it's one of those things that hi Zircon, you will look at this build for hours and always find something new. Did they end up using this for the server? I've actually not been on in a while, so I don't know, but I feel like they did. I feel like they did. I should probably ask. But yeah, this is something you could look at for hours and find something new. There's a dragon, there's a moth, there's a Splatoon, there's a casino up in the top right here. There's lots of insane builds here, because it was all very talented builders, and you can easily tell. Yeah. Oh yes, I also built the Mega Discs on SBK. So I'm just as good a builder as them. There's another one. And in September, the birth of Lizard! We don't have the redeem, but you do have the emote. I'm just gonna let you guys tire yourselves out for a second. I'm gonna have a glass. So this was when I started doing pixel art in September, and these are some of the earliest pieces that I did. First one that I ever did was Hornet from Silksong. Still very proud of that, by the way. Because it's on such a small scale, I'm just like, oh damn, okay, killed it. Then, of course, we made Lizard was as the second one. Then I decided, you know what? Let's try animating something. And so that was the birth of Blobberry up there. The cherry came in, I think, second, actually. Anyway, I made a little TV set on the far left, and then I made a little forest tile with a path. So this was, I believe, all in September. It's hard for me to remember which went where. Okay. No more Lizard, guys! October. Can you guys guess what milestone I hit in October? Also, fun fact, after we hit it, we burned that. So, great. Also, we don't have a Blobberry emo because there wasn't much to do with it. And of course, we made the talent show in the theatre with the boy and his audience. And what you can't see is that we added in his dad just to the left of the curtain, cheering him on. It was really cute, actually. And this is the last screenshot I've got of my hardcore world, because I've not been on it in a while. At least not on stream anyway. I've played here and there on my own. But this is the main look at my base. And one second, I'll turn my camera off so you guys can get a good... Well, there's really not much there, actually. But yeah, this is my hardcore world. It is currently sitting at, I believe, over 8,100 days. It was started on the 21st of October in 2020... No. 19th of August. I have the date somewhere. I think it was October. I think it was the 19th of October of 2021. Is that the turnip guy from Howl's Moving Castle? It is, yeah. And there's a very fun story about that, because I watched the movie. I thought, I want to build that, because I was originally planning on building a big scarecrow anyway, but what I was thinking about doing at the time was building a giant straw golem, so modeled after an iron golem, but I would put that there. I did not realize how much wheat I was going to have to harvest. And so when I watched Howl's Moving Castle, I got really inspired to build Turnip Head instead. And so what I did was, on one stream, I believe it was the Friday, I designed it all in creative. On the Saturday, I went into my hardcore world and I gathered all the materials. And on Sunday, I built him. In the span of 3 days, I designed him and I built him. And that, to this day, is still one of my favorite things that I've done. So, I'm very, very proud of this. 3 days is crazy. Yeah, I think the total amount of hours was about... I think it was a 3 or 4 hour design stream. It took me about 6.5 hours to gather all the materials, and then I think it was another 4 or 5 to build him. How much is that? 17, 18 hours total in 3 days? So yeah, look at you being whimsy and gay. Well, I built the rainbow during Pride of 1 year. So yeah. And of course, this was when we went and attacked the dragon in SBK as well. And everybody started getting their wings, and I established rain over the ground. And we've got some more builds on SBK, including Wall Pig! He's currently missing. We are missing the wall. And you get a good overhead shot of it as well. It's crazy how much it's amazing how much it's changed in just such a short amount of time. And then in November, we've got some more updates for this. I built the entire disc. What did I do? Oh, yes, of course. This was when we got the new SBK members and the merch launch. This was Floor Pig merch. Again, if you do exclamation merch, you can get some for yourself. And I want you all to guess what clip this is. Literally, only one clip can sum up the new members. Who wants to take a guess? Oh yeah, I also built a cat. Well, it looks like literally everybody got it right. Yeah,
ours is all organic, it's natural, it's vegan, gluten-free.
I like the way you talk, Magic Man.
Lots of protein.
Do you eat your wood? Don't answer that.
I eat some wood.
Okay, all right.
You know, like fart candy.
Yeah, of course. And then Lexi immediately raids me as well. I'm getting ready. So yeah. December! This month! This clip was my introduction to you. Honestly, couldn't expect a better introduction to me. I laugh a lot. So, you guys can clearly see here, we got the ground over there, we got the Whoville house that I designed on a creative stream earlier. Not earlier, but yeah. I appreciate that that's the clip that brought so many people here as well. I think that's amazing. I think that's so awesome. Pixel artery! So, for those of you that haven't actually seen this yet, this was the pixel art that I did during my No Minecraft Monday streams that we started doing. And I was going to turn it into a print, but the print resolution you need is really weird, so it's actually not really easy for me to do it without basically redoing the whole thing. I never mentioned this before, but like the resolution I need for the print itself is something really bizarre. Because this is scaled up to like desktop size, like 1920 1080. It's not that for the print. So some stuff would get cut off, and I really didn't want to go through the hassle after spending hours and hours and hours on this as well. So I was just like, meh, I'll leave it. So sorry about that. And this is some of the other art that I did. This one actually came a bit earlier. This was probably around... so I started in September. This is probably October, November. This actually made it into an SBK video. So that's there. We've got this up here for the hype train animation. And then we've got a little secret thing over on the left there. So I posted that in my Discord. I think I posted it on Twitter as well. So 2026 is going to be pretty cool, guys. We've got a lot of stuff to do with that. Salil P. Sam? Cool. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Coming for 2026? Yeah, you and me both. Oh yeah, and then the alt stream started again. When I was making this, I literally like paused, took a screenshot of myself, and put it in the slideshot. Not as to say, yippee productivity. Because I have... Gooses with the 5. Guys, we'll get some love in chat. Gooses, thank you so much! So yeah, I took the screenshot today. I am going to be... One of the things I want to work on is a pixel art background. So it's basically the entire vibe of the alt stream is you're working in a rainy cafe. Like a cozy rainy cafe. You can hear the rain on the outside. You can hear the smooth jazz on the inside. And it's actually a really nice atmosphere. I'm not going to lie. It's a really nice atmosphere. So yeah, usually I'll just sit and work in silence and I'll have a lot of fun doing it. Sometimes I'll actually show chat what I'm working on as well, which ends up being clips and stuff. And when I the thing is, those of you that were there will know. Those of you that won't. Haze in a Daze, thank you for the follow. Are you the Haze that's done some amazing art of me in the SBK Discord? Or are you a different Haze? Yes? Hey! Amazing. It would have been really awkward if you were like, no. Never picked up a paintbrush in my life. The Haze. No, it's nice to see you, Haze. Welcome on in. I had to make up a whole account. Did you really? Really? Oh my god. Well, first of all, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's confusing. It is. It gets easier with time. It's not easy, but you get there. And if you ever want any help, then you can join the Discord and ask some questions. But it's okay. He did that to me too when I spawned in his chat for the first time. What, call you out? For being an artist? Oh my god. Gooses with a gifted to Hayes as well, thank you so much. You went you and like grabbed me. Oh yeah, and then you made art of me grabbing you. That deserves a gift, I can't lie. Well yeah, I mean fair, W gifted. Call a lot of people out here. Would you guys like it any other way? Would you guys like me to plead ignorance, or would you like me to display my vast intelligence in recognizing the word haze? No, go on. Yeah. Can I vote for plead ignorance? No. Wouldn't have it any other way. Woo! So anyway, yeah. If you guys want to follow my alt and get some work done, I know it's fairly non-committal right now, considering the fact that nobody has anything going on, because it's about to be 2026. But if you find yourself needing a safe space to go and do some work, then feel free to drop by on my alt. It's also Nukery, and you can have some work in a cozy cafe. Also, funny in the screenshot here, I put a couple of my emotes on the shelves, so you see the little squish there as well. Nuke, thank you for all the entertainment. I've enjoyed being here every time I can stop in. Mod, you guys are amazing and do so much for the community. Chat, you guys are so welcome and make this an awesome community to stop in. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Oh, thank you for the shout out, Sarah. What do you mean I always have stuff going on? No. Oh! And now we're getting to the sappy stuff! Mike, you're in the way. Now we're getting to the sappy stuff! Watch me cry, motherfuckers. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have swore there. Whoopsies. Shouldn't be drinking wine anywhere, but it's fine. Oh god, I forgot I put this. Right. This was last year. I'm gonna pause the music here, actually, because this is a little bit like... ooh, vulnerable. And, I was having a tough time this last year. So basically I made a diary post last year saying, I will just read it out because, well, it's quite small for the screen. It says, hey guys, I want to apologize for the lack of streams and content recently. As usual, winter finds its way to completely destroy my workflow and ethic, with me struggling to get up before 11 AM. Now I'm trying my hardest to even get the weekly short out. I want to be better than this around the holidays, but it's really tough. I hope you're all doing okay, and I'm sure that the lack of streams has had very little effect on most of you. LMAO. Regardless, I'm trying slowly but surely to get back on top of things and work away. I may end up being more scattered with streams while I try to get back into the mindset I need to be in. Probably going back to day streams for a while, since that's when my energy is at its highest. Though that's kind of ironic saying that now, isn't it? Though I don't want to promise anything while I'm still trying to work on YouTube, coming up for 12k by the way. Woo! I don't think I'll be back before Christmas, so I just want to say now, I hope you all have a fantastic day for those who celebrated, and share your Christmas stories and gifts you get in the Discord. So, I was not having a great time last year, and something I have quite frequently in my life is, undiagnosed, but I'm fairly confident in it, is seasonal affective disorder. And I struggle through winter with my mental sometimes. And it's one of those things that is... I've never really been able to see it coming, despite it happening every year. It's very weird. It's very weird. I don't really understand it myself, but hey ho, that's what therapy's for. So why would I go to therapy? Anyway, to sum things up this year, I'm happy. So I'm working more and focusing more on myself these last couple of months, and has helped tremendously with my mental health, and genuinely without realizing it, it's gotten me through, so far, the wintry season with relative ease. Gosh, that's such a mood about not seeing it coming, even though it does every year. Yeah, exactly. Through SBK and my IRL friends, they're all wonderful, and they're a great support system in both online and off, and I can't thank them enough. So if anyone from SBK is watching, thank you. You've been a wonderful support system, and I love you all very much. Even if you're part of the community there as well, you guys have helped so much, and a huge, huge thank you to you. Streams on YouTube are growing steadily, and I couldn't be prouder of the community that I'm building. And I think nothing says that more than in the sheer wall of love being yeeted at me right now. Oh, thanks for checking in. Welcome to the stream. I'm crying. So... You guys are amazing. Right. Now, enough with the sappy stuff. Let's get on to the... Wait, hold on. Let's get on to the goals. Great. Awesome. I think I put content and personal goals. Can't remember. I made this about 3 hours ago, so naturally I've forgotten all of it. Content goals! I made a lot of content goals. Right. So, my content goals. Twitch partner, duh. And I'm gonna level with you guys. We didn't hit it yesterday when we were playing Harpy Express, although you definitely all should have been there. It was hilarious. I'll show you some of the clips afterwards for those of you that weren't there. But we are 3 out of 6 for this month, and 0 out of 6 for the next month. But we are well on our way to getting those qualifications for Twitch partner, and really, that's come about in the last week. I'm not joking. Before last week, I was averaging maybe 40, 50. Which is great, don't get me wrong, that is still incredible as a streamer. And I was still very happy with this. But, out of nowhere, just after Christmas, I started a stream. No raids, made it up to 94 average, I believe. And then, 2 days later... No, wait, hold on. I think it was about 84, sorry. 84. Anyway, doesn't really matter. Pointless to say it was above 75. And, oh, hold on. Even though I only found you a while ago, I have the stupidest smile on my face right now, and we're also proud of you. I'm gonna cry. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. I'm gonna cry. Stop it. You want this. Stop it. Thank you. I have very conflicting emotions. Okay. So, Twitch partner is, and has always been, one of the major goals for me with streaming. And this is something I always say, though, as well, is that Twitch partner isn't an end goal for me. Twitch partner is a stepping stone in being able to do this as a job. It's bloody high stepping stone, I'll tell you that. And it's a milestone. It's a milestone, and I've always said that when I get Twitch partner, that's when things really begin. I don't think that's true anymore. I think that... What do I think? It's weird. I'm not sure what to, how to describe it. Twitch partner is no longer the start of my career, but it is a big milestone in it. The start of my career really came when I pressed go live for the first time in 2020. But Twitch partner offers people so much more opportunities because they have that verification and that what is Twitch partner? If you ever see somebody with a little purple tick next to their name, that means that they have averaged... There's been a various degree of requirements over the years, but at the moment it is 75 viewers average over 12 streams in 2 months. It's quite weird. If you want to look more into that, you can on your own time, but I'll save the boring details for another time. But yeah, we are getting closer to partner, and I have always said that, you know, it's one of those things that will open up a lot more opportunities for me, and get partner so we can get Nuke and Twitch Rivals going. Can you imagine me at MCC Twitch Rivals? That'd be crazy. But I was gonna say something else. Yeah, I've always said that I don't want Twitch partner to be a goal for us to reach for. I want Twitch partner to be something that happens as a result of the community that I'm growing, that we're growing. Because, yeah, at the end of the day, I'm a very small part about my stream. Granted, I've basically gathered you all here, shoved you all in a sack, and be like, here you go, kids, you're watching this, and you're like, I'm basically shoving an iPad in your hands and being like, here you go, watch this, do it, and interact. Here's a lizard button. You'll have a great time. See, Nix has found it. So yeah, it helps that Americans are on break and able to catch our streams like me. Yeah, see, that was the I'll be entirely honest. I was worried that was what's giving me these numbers, is that people are on break right now, and when that comes back, it's going to be like, uh-oh, where'd it all go? I'm not trying to think about that, because that will, send me into spiral. And say it with me, everybody. Fuck spirals. The stupidest shape in the world. Anyway, that's enough about that goal. With my love for editing kind of revitalized by SBK, I want to make more engaging YouTube videos beyond SBK, as well as the SBK videos that I am making. And don't worry, I'll watch during class. Thanks, you're the best. Everyone talk about Nukeri on socials. Go. I'll actually talk about that in a minute, because that's actually important. I want to make more StreamerBot engaging features for chat to make use of as well. So channel points, more title cards. So I want active and I want passive engaging things. So as one of the best examples of something that's, passively engaging for you guys. Really? A real dumbass most of the time? Really? Okay, whatever. That's passive. What is this? Gooses, do you not know about this? Do you not know about that, Gooses? Gooses, self-proclaimed head mod, everybody. I mentioned this on a call with Cam earlier. I believe you also called yourself my manager. Self-proclaimed? Yeah, I think you said... You made me head mod. Well, yeah, and what have you done with it? Yes, that's true. Yeah, right? Okay. Title cards is what made me follow you like 2 seconds after being raided into your stream. I like to hear that, because... Okay, so self-proclaimed agent / manager, because you've done nothing about that. Great. Yeah, exactly. Cam offered to be my manager, so I might take him up on that. Anyway, I made a big list on one of my co-working streams of other title cards I want to do. So instead of just Invincible, I want to press a button and it picks from a wide array of different title cards that I could do. And I think that's a really, really fun idea. I should also mention, because I don't think I've put this in the thing. Are you looking for a stylist as well? Why would I be looking for one when I'm so damn good at it myself? Oh yeah, slaying. Sorry. Anyway, we have a suggestions we have a suggestion Diva. Yeah, damn right. We have a suggestions channel in the Discord. If you're not seeing it, you need to go up to the top and click channels, and then you can find suggestory. So if you if you guys want to go and suggest anything for like channel points, like, and I will regret saying this, like the lizard button, please, I read through every suggestion I get. And oh no, it started. And yeah, I really love seeing all the suggestions you guys have for the channel and for the content that I do. Something else I want to do is I want to, yep, here it comes, is I want to include more pixel art in my content, and possibly maybe make some merch with pixel art as well, because I've been having a great time with pixel art, and I would really, really love to be able to use that new skill I've gotten. It's not even a hugely great skill, but I've been doing it since September, on and off, and you guys have seen what I've done with it. I made Lizard. I made that pixel artery all the way back there. And something else that we've already started working on is I want to be more engaged in the community Discord. That is my community Discord, not the SBK one, although I'm also active there. So if you want to join my Discord but you're not already in it, the link is in the chat right now, because I want to respond to more of the introductions that you guys do. I want to get games nights sorted, and I want to do maybe movie nights as well. We are working on... I actually announced this earlier. We are doing a monthly art challenge starting in January. Sarah, my mod, is in charge of that as well. So we will be doing monthly suggestions for what you guys can do as like a prompt. And I will look at them on stream. I need to make this very clear. It's not a competition. There's not prizes. It's just a fun thing for you guys to do, to share your talent, to like get involved in the community, and to just do that kind of stuff. And you know, I'll show your art on stream, and what's better than that? Free exposure. The award is exposure. No, the award is lizard. That's that. Anyway. And one of the last things that I mentioned in this slide is I want to continue focusing less on follower and subscriber numbers and more on being entertaining for those that are actually at the streams and watching the videos, because I've realized that some of the stuff that I've done has been very much get number up, bigger number, better person, and I don't want to do that as much. I do have this one series that I did on YouTube for a while, and I do kind of want to carry it on because I did genuinely like doing it, and it was a build a week, but it would basically be every subscriber equals a block for the play button, because I designed a play button build, and I basically, every time I got a subscriber, I added a block to it, and yeah, that was genuinely quite fun. Gravity Falls Mystery Shack. The reason I actually need to explain this to you, Sarah. The reason I'm hesitant to build the Mystery Shack from Gravity Falls is because I was in a creative building event. It was the Build by Build event by Roscumber, and the person who I was building next to built the Gravity Falls Mystery Shack, and there's no way I could do better than what they did. That's why I've been so hesitant to do it, because I know that whatever I do will pale in comparison to what I saw. I could build it, but it was just one of those things that was like, Anyway, but those are my content goals and my personal goals. Woo! I'll fly through this. So I want to stay consistent with the gym. For those of you that don't know, I started going to the gym in November, and yeah, I've been working on that. I want to continue. I want to save up to move out, and frankly, with all of the subs that you guys gave me over the last week, that's gonna help. And I want to keep up the routine that I've gotten in the past couple of months. So basically, what I'll do is I'll get up at 7. I'll go and take my brother to work. I'll go to the gym on the way back. I'll come home. I'll do my co-working stream. I'll go get my dinner. I'll come back. I'll do my regular stream on weekdays, and then weekends are basically free for me. And that's a good routine for me, and I've found myself being really productive with it as well. You know who is looking for a roommate? If you're planning on moving to Edinburgh, maybe. Funding Nook moving out has that. Yeah, I know. Oh, and to my cherubs, you guys. For those of you that aren't aware, I've started calling my community members my cherubs, because you're kind of like little baby angels instead. Oh, I need to read this message, don't I? Followed you last year during Duckcraft, but I've only managed to get into your content in March this year. It was the best decision I've made. You're always so lovely and entertaining whenever I turn up in chat. Despite me being so busy with exams and life shit, this year hasn't been the best for me. I'm sorry to hear that. And I feel like others would understand, but you've cheered me up a lot. Thanks so much, Goat. Oh, so sweet. Thank you, Ian. I'm really glad that despite life shitting on you, I've managed to put a smile on your faces. Yeah, let's get some more love in chat. Or baby angels? Yeah. Also, the other discussion that we had around this was my mods being... I ended up looking up the different types of angels, and the mods are apparently powers, which is basically warrior guardian angels, which I think is pretty sick. So Life is a bird. It likes shitting on people. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Okay. Oh god. Queen, that is a lot. Right, mods, I wanted to say thank you for everything, so here we go. Goose, as you made this such a fun and goofy environment, especially in some of the mod VCs during subathons, and I still have saved some of my favorite clips with you in them. Dara, your chaos in streams when you come in is great and makes me laugh. Benja, I remember before you were a mod. Hi, birthday bestie. Been a minute. But you've been a huge part of this community for so long, and I think it's amazing you're a mod now. Sarah, even with being one of the newer mods, you've been here a lot and have helped make the community a cozy place to be in, and I'm happy whenever I see you in chat. Audie and Tangy, you guys are both amazing, even though I don't see you in streams as much anymore. All of the mods, you guys are amazing. Thanks you so much for everything. I hope that's all of them, because you've said part 2. I'm like, oh god. A lot of my drawings are inspired by biblically accurate angels. I've seen a lot of the biblically accurate ones as well, but Emo, that was a very, very sweet message. And can we just get some love and chat for the mods as well? The mods are huge pillars of the community, and they do a great job keeping me from, losing my shit, and keeping, the community safe as well. So just awesome. W mods. Right, I'm going to read this message from Jessica, then I'm going to read on what the cherubs are. Right, so all moderators, your collective efforts in maintaining a secure, respectful, and inclusive environment within this community are highly commendable and significantly appreciated. Damn, we're getting the PR message. I am profoundly gratified to have the opportunity to be acquainted with each of you. Jessica, did you look up a thesaurus for that message? That was filled with big words. Right. Time to cry again. No, she cooked. Right. None of what I would do would be possible without the ongoing support of the most important people in my career. To you who are watching my streams, to you who share my content with your friends hoping to brighten their day, and to you who make art of the shenanigans I get up to of me on streams and videos, to each and every one of you, thank you. And I'm going to bring back a point that somebody mentioned earlier about sharing the streams with people. I've always said this, but the most important thing you guys can do to help further a content creator's career and their audience is by sharing the streams, sharing clips, making clips, sharing those clips, telling a friend who you might think likes me. If there's another ADHD lesbian who for some reason doesn't know who I am, you let them know. It's none of this would be as wonderful as it is without all of you guys doing what you do as artists, as clippers, as viewers, as lurkers, as people who enjoy my content and my silly little accent. So I actually started watching you because of my partner. W partner. Marry them. And if you've already married them, divorce them so you can marry them again. Yeah. That's a good way to do things. And one of the this is a bit unrelated, but one of the funniest things that has come up in just in the art that I've been seeing from streams lately is because I made a joke about Nukeri propaganda, and people have started making Nukeri ads to bring other people into the streams. And it's genuinely really, really funny, because people are just taking these bits from streams and turning them into ads and putting them in the fan art channels and these different places. Like, one of them was me saying I'm incredibly lonely. Woo! And making, I think this was Lunar that did this, and made art of me as the Bachelor. It was very, very funny. So if you guys are ever looking for something to do, then feel free to make some Nukeri propaganda. Nukeri propagandary? Yeah, we'll go with that. So, right, let me scroll because I saw a really nice message. Not gonna lie, Nook, I have, and I've had a really bad year with having to break away from friends due to them actively causing me trauma and whatnot. But you have really brightened my year, and your streams and vids actively make me smile. I know I'm a little annoying, but seriously, I don't really meet people very often, Water, who are really self-aware as to their own flaws. And like, I will be honest with you, you have been a little much to take sometimes in chat, but I am really glad that you're a member of the community and that I've been able to brighten your year, despite all of the hardships you're going through with your friends and that kind of stuff. So yeah. Yeah. But thank you for being a part of the community, because you are very treasured here. This is so funny. I've just remembered that I have an IRL friend who is an ADHD lesbian who has watched MCYT before. Well, okay. There is a clip coming out in maybe like 2 weeks. That's basically it's for the lesbians. Anyway, we love nuke propaganda. Real. Lol, MCYT highlights core can be an ad if you really think about it. Yeah. For sure. I said this during my Christmas piece, but art is how I show appreciation. I will make more ads and post them, and I feel so fulfilled when drawing and creating from these streams, and your videos keep going. I'm cheering you on. Lunar, you have been one of the brightest recent additions to the community. Not just through your art, but through your personality, because it really shines through on your messages and in your unhinged ramblings that you send, by the way. Also, this is the last slide, by the way, so this is just... We're keeping up the thank you for a while. I just work here. Yay, lesbians. Yay, lesbians. You pronounced my name correctly. Well, I pronounced your name correctly because I pronounced it wrong at first and you told me how to pronounce it, so... Really, that's on you. I've been on break from school for a while now and got so used to schoolwork that I was bored throughout the day. Finding Nook and watching his stuff gave me entertainment when I didn't know what to do with myself. Thank you so much, Nook. Oh my god, I'm actually getting emotional. I just finished drawing you in a dapper suit / bow tie that you requested at the beginning of the stream. I've been in the fan art section of the Discord. First fan art piece I've made since joining the community. Hold on, I want to find this then. I'm gonna need to turn you off for a second just in case. Yeah, I had my DMs up. I don't want to be sharing them around. Oh my god! Wait, this is so cute! Look at how dapper I am! That's so cute! My god, I love it! I really love the background as well. That's really fancy. Dude, that's so awesome. Thank you so much! Hey, during NUKERI-CAP stream, I love you. Oh, that's so cute! My god, you guys! Aww. I'm not super active in chat, but with 2 small kids, having your streams in my headphones while I deal with their tantrums is how we survive 2025. I'm quoting this. This one gets quoted. That's amazing. Right, I think we can go back to full screen. Oh my god, I need to read these messages are huge. Wow. Okay, Nick, I came across you from interactions, but your laugh makes me laugh. Your energy comes across the screen and it radiates off of you. You're generally such an amazing person and streamer. I know I'm still new and I don't say a lot because of nerves, but I genuinely love being here and seeing messages in Discord. The community you fostered, Nick, is one of such kindness and welcoming energy, and you bring such joy to my day when I can be in streams, even if I'm just lurking, and I genuinely love being here so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for all you do. Genuinely. Oh my god, I'm going to start crying. You guys are amazing. Okay. Generally, you're my favorite creator and have been since I discovered you through SBK. I wish I had started watching you sooner, but oh my god. You've disappeared now. But I'm glad I'm here now. This community is incredible. Oh, hi, Fernie. You can compliment me too if you want. No, hi. Hi, Fernie. You guys, my god. I don't know why I was so nervous about sharing the diaper, Nook. I think you mean dap. Oh no, you corrected yourself. I was like, I don't see a diaper there. I guess I will too, chat. Thank you all for being so lovely and so supportive of both Nook and so respectful of our mod team, and especially for helping me feel like a true member of the team. This community wouldn't be the same if even one of you were missing. We genuinely appreciate you all so much. Next year, we should all collectively lock in and get this stinker to partner because he deserves it so much. I'll leaving us all to get him there. I'm sick, but I'm here to pop in and say hi. Hi, Noi. Good to see you. These messages are going to make me cry, and I'm not even the streamer. Yeah, it's emotional. It's emotional. I'm glad I met you this year. You're cool. Oh, thank you, Pizza. You still betrayed me. No, I appreciate you a lot as well, dude. I've been lurking as I've been at an art program until now. You've just come out of the pocket, but I wanted to let you know that even as a newbie, it's been so great being able to watch you on my way home. Oh, thank you so much. Why is Nukeri crying? Because people are saying nice things to me. No. I've been having so much fun in your streams. I don't talk much, but I really want to help more people find you because you're such a great creator and I want you to succeed. Neon, I'm going to be honest, Neon. You've been a huge help because of you clipping things and posting on your TikTok page. Genuinely, that's helped a ton. People have come over and been like, I saw a clip of you on TikTok and was like, I'm gonna follow that guy. So genuinely, it has helped a lot, and I want to thank you specifically for the stuff you've done to help. It's been amazing. Oh god, Gisses with the 5 gifted. I've had to pause the chat. Oh, there it goes. Oh my god. I'm getting all choked up here, guys. I'm very stoic. I don't have to cry. I choose to cry. Nick, you're genuinely one of the most remarkable individuals I've encountered on Twitch, on the internet. Your ability to bring joy to everyone through a simple smile is truly admirable. Oh my god. This VOD is getting saved. This VOD is getting saved. Because if I ever need a pick-me-up, I'm just going to read these messages. Your ability to bring joy to everyone through a simple smile is truly admirable. Both you and your content are extraordinary and serve as an inspiration to all. Sending you lots and lots of love. My god. Hi, I can't actually hear you because my flatmates dragged me into watching an anime. Okay, good start. But I've been here around a year and a half now. I love every second. Nukeri, you're an amazing creator, and honestly, the way you do content is so unique and deserves more of a push. Oh my god, there's so many. There's so many kind things. I need to end the stream at some point. You're a viewer, but this is such a cool place you've made, and very excited to see what you get up to in 2026. Thank you, Murphy. That's very sweet. Okay, everyone is doing it, so I am too. Oh, I should have put this on TTS so you guys could have paid me. I haven't been here for long, but everyone is so sweet and supportive, and Nook is just really good vibes all around. You're very kind, even when I mess up and need to be smacked gently. You've helped with being background noise and just good vibes and SBK content. Found you via Lagundo and funnily enough, Neon. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, yeah, of course. Can't wait for the next year. I may be recent to finding you, but I think I found you at the right time, and it's been honestly such a highlight and a dark moment. I'm really glad. Is it a dark moment because you're literally in the abyss? Your name is in the abyss. I'm glad I've helped though, Pan. That's very sweet. Guess I'll make a little one too. Even though I've arrived by unconventional ways from the secondary channel, would you believe it? Is that really how you've joined the community, Avi? Really? Wow, okay. I'm so very glad to be around. Not gonna lie, the past few months and year have been really hard on me. There's a hype train going on all of a sudden, and we're already at level 250%. Okay, cool, great. What the hell? Not gonna... Oh, God. 100 bits from Lunar, thank you so much. Not gonna lie, the past few months and years have been really hard on me. It's just really nice to have such a nice community and stream to come back to and say hi every single day. I am more in awe of your creativity, passion, and the free entertainment you give. Give us just for the joy of it. Oh my god. Okay. Feel free to clip my reaction to your message, by the way. Like, just everyone. Because, yeah, shove them in the clips channel. I haven't been back for long, but when I learned you were on SBK, I found myself coming back. It's been a few years since I originally arrived in chat, and I'm happy to have found myself back. Can't wait for more Nukeri streams in 2026. Amazing. Oh god, where's... I need to scroll back up. You're fun. Cheers. Thank you, Hayes! I haven't been here that long, but I found you when I was in a really bad place. My dad... Oh god, okay, well, avoid talking about that. But your streams have really helped. Thank you so much for everything you do. You're very welcome, Ellie. I'm sorry you're dealing with that at the moment. Or we're dealing with that at the time. I'm not gonna ask. Yes. That's really funny, Avi, actually. Nick, you're always such a positive vibe and funny person. Also pretty handsome. JK. Don't JK that. I am handsome. But... It's the best of your streaming career in life. Thank you, Farinay. Okay, continue scrolling. Thank you for bringing such joy to my ear. You deserve all the wonderful things everyone has said to you. Thank you, Identification. Very new here, but your streams have been so fun and relaxing to watch. Like, absolutely cannot wait to be here more. Ah, you guys. I've tried. Yeah, let's go. Oh, no. Oh, cool. Well, if we're complimenting Nukeri, I just want to say thank you for making such a welcoming community. Haven't been here long, but this is the most inspired I've been to make art in ages. I'm pretty bad with words, so take the appreciation fan art. I absolutely do. You guys are absolutely incredible. I'm not going to stream for too much longer. If you guys do have a message that I said that I didn't manage to read, send it in my Discord. It'll be there forever. If you want to resend your message in the Discord, feel free. Yeah. These streams have helped me through so much, especially in this past year. Nuke, your streams help so much. Even if I'm mostly just lurking and doing school, you make me smile. No matter what happens, I'll always come back to this community. All of you are amazing. Hi, Charlotte. How are you doing? Good to see you. I just found you this month, but the time I've had you has been so amazing. This is actually so validating as well, by the way, because I don't always think, oh, you're just talking, that's boring. But the fact that so many people have been like so positively affected by my stream is beyond incredible. I found you from a FA Finals, right? Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember the stream. I don't remember the raids, but I remember you coming in from Faye's stream. But I love popping in and immediately enjoying your content because of how funny you are. I remember that day laughing harder than I had in years, and since then, I've been happy to be a part of such a wonderful community. I still remember playing Bed Wars with you, and the time I laughed for a whole hour, so many fun memories. Sick Brain is making it difficult to say more, but I have so much things I'd say if I could. We have the Discord. We put this from... Hayes, what's really funny about that is I actually forwarded that from the SBK cord to the community Discord already. I know I sent one already, but I want to re-emphasize you're awesome. No, everyone only gets one. No, I can't contribute much since I have zero creative skills. That's a lie. But you still make me feel like part of the community. Pause B-stars for this, be grateful. I don't know what B-stars is. Time for my support biograph. My God. I'm a pretty new viewer since a month or so bear with me if I don't know things, totally fine. I recently just showed you that I'm an artist, and I don't know if you remember this, but in the first stream we talked about how I couldn't finish an animation because I always started a new one, so I recently finished my first one. That's amazing, congratulations! Oh dude, that's awesome. It's been amazing getting to know you and the community, and it's been nice having a regular streamer to watch when I get home. Oh, that's so nice as well. I just got here, okay. No, it's okay, it is. I just, like, damn right, share that art as much as you can. You worked for 13 hours on that, I remember. And it's incredible. Share it as much as you want. Like, it's incredible. Charlotte says, hello, I may be very new here, but I wanted to echo the sentiments of the others here. You've made such a warm and welcoming community, and I'm looking forward to being part of it for a good long while. Oh my God. Oh, my heart. Oh, my heart's triple the size now. Oh, God. You guys. I really don't know what to say. Thank you for the hype train. That's something. You should go to... I'm glad you guys got the Grinch reference. Good. I'm a chronic lurker, but you are so interesting and engaging that I can't help but interact. This is only my 18th stream, but I am having such a good time, and I'm looking forward to more. Oh, thank you guys. Oh, God, it's a good thing I drive to the hospital every morning, because this time I'm going to need to get checked out. Oh. You deserve all these nice comments because your content is genuinely enjoyable, entertaining, and funny. If I just sit here for a minute. Even without Lizard, you guys are moving chat so fast. That's crazy. El Bozo, take our love. I'm quoting that. Oh my God. I've seen so many comments on like Neon's TikToks being like, why does he get so red? I turned the saturation down, by the way. I did that this morning. I turned the saturation down this morning. And I still go so red. I think it just means I'm happy. I turned it down. Turn your saturation up? No! It's adorable. Yeah, I mean... My door red isn't crying yet. I don't think... it takes so much for me to cry. Like... I just kind of, like, glitch out. I don't leak, I just glitch. You're just a little tomato, thanks! No, we're quoting this as well. That's really funny. You're just a little tomato. Thanks, Fernie. Oh man. I said this one time, honestly, I said so much love. Yeah, you do, it's amazing. But I haven't smiled this long and forever. Even outside of your stream, I have raved about you, even on my own stream. You've inspired me to create in my own regard. Thank you for building a community and being the reason I have been inspired to chase my passions. Anyway, off to make my 4 fan art ideas. Get ready, bozo. I feel like my community is really, really good at these backhanded compliments. Like, you've just called me a bozo, but I'm still smiling. Wait, backhanded insults? No. Either way, thank you. Nuke, I'm sorry, but you're simply too adorable at this moment. Can I make a fan art of group hugging you? Yeah, I don't see any reason why not. Yeah, go for it. Love you and you. We love you and we'll drown you in it. Yay, drowning! Again. The little lobster. This is insane. Nukeri mood board. There's a tomato, there's a heart, there's a ladybug, a lobster, a watermelon, a chili pepper, cherries, strawberries, and another apple. I'm gonna throw a tantrum. We're being sarcastic assholes when we are trying to be mushy. I mean, honestly. Yeah. Lobster snapping at us, but he's funny. You'll get even redder if you do is crazy work. Right. I think I am going to be ending up soon. Because I was never intending to do anything on stream other than this recap of the year. And frankly, it's gone on much longer than I expected it to because I was spending about half of that time reading your very, very sweet messages. My fan art sharing style will just be throws art at you and runs away, and whenever I see other art, it runs away with a suspiciously fan art shaped num in my throat. That's really funny. He's doing better than I'd be doing. I think if I got this much appreciation, I would just run away. There have been times when I've just... That wine is the same color as your face. Shut up. That's crazy. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna raid Acorn. We're gonna raid Acorn Bandit. One of our lovely SBK friends. And as we sign off on 2025, I just want to thank you guys again for a wonderful year. And I want you all to give a lot of love to Acorn. I will be... Alright, Cap, hi. I will be around on the 2nd. That will be the first day back, I hope. And with any luck, in the next couple of months, we should start seeing a little partner tick appear. I won't tell you guys when I'm applying. You guys will just show up one day and I'll have it. As past year, have a lovely new year when it comes. You too, dude. You too. But yeah, thank you all for making this community what it is. Don't forget to join the Discord, follow my socials, copy and paste the raid message, and I will see you all in 2026.